Alright, guys, it's almost 9 p.m. Yeah. Wow. So, I started working on the motors. Um, the wires were too short, so luckily I found this thing here. It's from one of my old drones. Yeah. Forgot what it's called. Wire guards? Yeah, wire guards. Yeah, this one. And I actually broke one as well. Yeah, this one. It's a luminaire, and I didn't want to risk, so I broke one part. Don't be confused with that color. It's just a flux that I need to clean. But yeah, this one, look at that. It's too close, so I got rid of it. Luckily, I had extra wire guards. But anyways, it's all wired. It's all soldered to the ESC. And what I did today is I tried to arm it by setting, yeah, here's the kiss GUI, right? Let's hook up the USB cable so we can see what's going on. There you go. Okay, it's connected. Now let's connect. And then last night this was set to aux 3 from my drone like 3 years ago, and it wouldn't arm. So I set it to aux 1. It still wouldn't arm. I was wondering why. Well, right? And then I kept looking at the settings, like I disabled the GPS since I don't have any GPS anymore. What else did I change here? I went here, motor testing. It wouldn't actually turn on the motor as well, even if the battery is connected. The last thing I did was actually change D-Shot 1200 to D-Shot 300. Yeah, it's working now, okay? Oh, I also had another issue. Um, the the stick settings, I was using here. I was using RETA, but I think KISS flight controllers. This is V2. It is default. It's default to TAER. I had to remap this one. When I was doing this earlier, the throttle that was actually mapped to the pitch, which was so weird, right? And then the yaw was actually this one, so I had to remap the sticks from RETA into TAER. Okay? And then the last thing I want to do, or the last thing I did, because I'd like to be able to keep myself from danger, I cannot find a pre-arm configuration in the KISS GUI. So what I had to do is I went inside here, okay, and then I went inside logical. There you go. Look at L02 and L03. So SD is actually the momentary switch, the circle one. Yep, that one, okay? Right in the center of the screen. It's a momentary switch. So what I'm trying to do here is once I press down the SD, that's SD, yeah. This thing here, yeah, that circle thing, that's SD, yeah. See that letter D? Yeah, that's SD. Okay, once I press down SD, that means, and also SB1, which is this one. Once the end condition is like resolve, then it goes to L03, right? So I set LO3 on the switch somewhere right here. Let's see. Oh, there you go. Where is it? There you go. See channel 5, L03. So once that is set, it's gonna arm. Okay, let me pause this so I can show you. Alright, the battery is connected. I set SB and then the momentary switch here for half a second. There you go, it's working now. And then all I have to do is to disarm it. There you go. So I'm gonna test this over the weekend. I don't have any camera yet, analog camera, or maybe digital like DJI. I don't have any. I'll just be doing LOS, line of sight. Yeah, I'm happy that my KISS V2 quadcopter is back in the saddle. Alrighty guys, there you go. Hope you learned something from it today. Alright, later.